Every month, Microsoft releases new Power BI updates. Some of them may not apply to you, so let's talk about the ones that actually do. I went through the June 2026 updates, and here are features that I actually think are worth your time. Hi everyone, it's Isi here, and let's get into it. The feature we'll be looking at is the date picker slicer. I think Microsoft just fixed a very big issue with this new date slider that we have. This is how the date slicer used to work previously. We had multiple options like this. Right now, I know the date picker is showing, but if you haven't updated your options or your settings, it wouldn't show on your Power BI desktop. So these were the options that we had: vertical list, up till relative time, and right now I'm using the between. So with this between slider, you had the option to choose a specific start date and end date, but you didn't really have the option to build like a relative date slicer, like a last 30 days, last month, last week, or last 7 days. And for most of us, we needed to use look around with buttons and bookmarks to make sure that we gave users that option. However, with this new update, it is so much better because your users now have the option to either choose the manual process of picking a start and end date or relative option. So if you have the June 2026 Power BI desktop update, all you need to do is go to File and then Options and Settings, and then go to Options. Then you go into Preview Features and scroll all the way to the bottom till you see the Date Picker Slicer. You need the new update before you can see this, so make sure that you have that update. So I'm just going to click on OK. I'm going to duplicate this just to compare the new update with this one. And then right under options here, I'm going to select the date picker. And then you see it here, it shows as no filters applied. I'm also going to increase. So now all I need to do is once I have that selected, I have the date picker selected, I can now choose what option I want. We have the manual and the relative. So the manual is basically them choosing or you choosing the start and end date that you want. So I can just go ahead to select this first date and select the end date that I want to use, right? And then go ahead and click on apply. There's also the relative option, which we didn't have previously. So you have these options: last, this, next, and then you also have the month, days, week. So you can have the last 30 days or the last 1 month or the last 7 days, which we didn't have previously. There's the option to make your choice the way you want it exactly. There's also the offset option. Another thing that I think is a big plus is that it fixes a huge glitch. So with the old relative slicer workarounds that we had, it only cared about today's actual date. So if your database kept a weekend update, your report would look completely blank on Monday morning. Now with this slicer, it looks at your actual data, and if your latest data is from Friday, it automatically starts its last 7 days countdown from Friday. So no more blank screens. And there we have it, the new date picker slicer. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.